So, if you had any problem, how did you overcome a problem?
If I know how can I organize the team, or how can I manage the team. So first of all, if the problem affected outside of the team, I will apologize for them first, not the team first. I will apologize for them first, and then I will ask my team members what happened, and I will ask each of them, and then I will organize them later. Because if the problem is in the outside, it's gonna be more big problem. So I will do the outside one first.
Okay. Could you tell me why you want to work this company?
I really like sports, and I'm really interested in sports. And when I was in high school and university, I belonged to cheerleading club for 3 years and 4 years. And at the time, I realized that I really like supporting someone. And I experienced a lot of things in that club. So I think it's time to support someone, because I already retired as a player. So the next time I want to support the athlete. So I thought I can use my experience, and I can use my I know how to organize, or I know how to support them. So I can use my experience in this company. So I chose this company.
What is your strong point and weak point?
My strong point, I think I have 2 strong points. And first of all, I'm really patient. As I told you, I belong to a cheerleading club in university for 4 years, and I had a practice for 5 days in the week, and each practice is like 3 or 4 hours. And also I had the class in the university, so I was really busy. But I could continue to belong to cheerleading club for 4 years, and of course I had a hard time in that club, but I could overcome those days. So I have confidence about my patience. And second of all, as I told you, I was the vice captain in the club, so I know how to manage the club, or I know how to manage the team. So if there is some problem in the team or in the company, I think I can overcome those problems. And my weak point is I'm not good at to ask someone to help me, even if I had a problem. So, but sometimes there is a problem that I cannot handle it by myself. So now I'm trying to ask someone to help me if I want.
So, could you tell me one thing you focused on your university life?
As I told you, I belong to cheerleading club for 4 years, so that's what I focused on in my university life. And I really like the club, and of course the practice is really difficult, and it was really hard, but we had a goal for competition or events, so I really focused on, and I really work hard for that club.
What would you like to do in this company?
As I told you, I really want to support someone who likes sports, because I know how sports is important, or how sports is really nice. So I can advise them, I think. So at first I want to sell the product of this company for the people who like sports, and then I can support them. And then in the future I want to support the athletes, like for professional athletes, because I know that they really need the support from someone to do their best in their sporting life. So in the future, I really want to support them, the athletes.
Imagine if you were the leader of a project team. If a problem happened in the team, what would you do as the leader?
I think first I have to ask each team members about what happened in the team if I didn't know the problem, because otherwise I can't do anything. So I will ask them, and as I told you, if it's happening outside of the team, I will do something for them first, not our team first. And then once I decide something, I don't hesitate to say something to my team about to my opinion, because I am captain. So if I hesitate to say something, they would be confused about what they're gonna do. So once I decided my decision, I don't hesitate to say everything.
If we hired you, what would you be able to do for this company?
I guess I have more experience than people same age as me, because I belong to club in university. It's not common in Japan to belong to the club for 4 years, and I studied abroad in 1 year after university in the other country. So I had many experience in Canada, and I think it's not the same as average students. So I think I can use my experience in this company a lot, and I think I have international way of thinking because of this studying abroad. So if this company have to contact with the other country's company, I can communicate with them. So I think I can help you guys.
Could you tell me one thing you learned in Canada?
Because I was in ESL school, I could meet a lot of students from other countries. So of course I could learn English, but also I could know that the different way of thinking of other countries. If I were in Japan all day, a whole year, I think I couldn't know that the way of thinking. So I think that's the most important thing that I learned in Canada.
How can you use your experience in this company?
As I told you, I think I have international way of thinking now. So I think Japan is really Japanese sometimes old thinking when they think about something. We're still not international, I think, but because I have the new way of thinking for international or global things, so I think I can use that in this company. I think I can find a new way of thinking in this company.
So what was the most challenging thing in Canada?
Because English is not my first language, so learning English is of course my challenging stuff. But when first 9 months I was in Toronto, and then I moved to Victoria. But because I wanted to change my environment in another country, I think it's easy to change the environment in Japan, but it was quite difficult for me to change my environment in Canada, because I had many worries about moving. But because I could do it, now I have confidence to do something new. So I think I can do it in Japan.